Good morning guys, today is Sunday and today is the day of the CopDock Motorcycle Show. It's down near Ipswich, which is probably about 45 miles from where I live, maybe slightly less. At the minute the sun is shining and that's quite nice. I got my full face helmet on today. I'll give you a look. The reason for that is because they give torrential downpours. Probably about 1-2 o'clock time, so they say. So I'm hoping to either leave before they actually get here, or if they do get here, I'm a little bit better protected. Not much, I know, but it's a bit better wearing the full face when it's pouring rain, because I've got the visor. Right, so Top Box Gav was meant to be coming this morning, but he had an operation during the week. He had something removed from his head, right on the top of his bonds, and he ended up quite a deep old gouge. He had about 8 or 9 stitches in his head, and this was the beginning of the week. And I kept saying, well, do you reckon you'll still be able to come? I'm hoping so, he says. Last night he texted, he said, sorry, I can't come, I just can't get the helmet on, or that's just too painful with the helmet on my head. So I said, well, if I was you, mate, you don't want to aggravate it. Stay at home, rest. So it's nice to get out on the Fat-Bob. Also, I was going to meet another guy, because Top Box Gav lives at Gorleston. One thing and another, I'd arranged for him to meet me at mine about 10:15, and then we were going to go meet another guy, Steve, at Kessingland, and he was going to ride down with us. Steve texted me earlier this morning and said, because of what the weather's saying, I'm going to leave earlier. He said probably about 9. Just trying to see what the time is. Well, it's 20 to 9 now according to my clock, so time I get Kessingland I might just catch him. But if I do, all well and good, I'll ride down with him, but if I don't, it don't really matter. I don't mind riding on my own, as I said before. So hopefully I'll be nice this morning. I don't know whether you can hear the bike at all. I'm not even sure how well this microphone's going to work. The other one on my other helmet has been playing up lately, but I don't know whether it's the microphone or this blinking camera, because as you know, everyone's having problems with them. So I'm just hoping for the best, just hoping that this ride down there will come out. But I've got my trusty little camera here, which I'll use for when we get down there, have a look round at what's there, as usual. Seems really strange with this helmet on. So used to wearing that open faced lightweight thing. So I've been doing some work on my car, the Morris Minor. Just put some white wall inserts, or portal walls as they're calling them. They've been around for a while. They insert into the rim of your wheel and look like white wall tyres. I put a set on that. I've done 3 so far. Getting there. I think they look quite good. If you're interested in Morris Minors, you can go and have a look at my other channel. That's just called Phoebe the Morris Minor. As some of you guys know, I did have a channel before, and that was about everything from cars, motorbikes, you name it. And unfortunately the channel got deleted. Not going to go into the reasons, but it did. And I started 2 new channels. I started this one with a Fat-Bob, which I probably should have done more videos this year, but what with the pandemic and stuff not on, we haven't really been a lot of places, so that'll build up later. Yeah, I was hoping to get out more this year, go to a few bike shows. I was then going to have a few test drives, but I just didn't get round to it. I've actually done more with the car this year than I normally do, like maintenance stuff and whatever. And there's always something come up when you want to go on your bike, as we all know. And like I say, there just haven't been the bike shows and stuff on. But never mind. I'm hoping this helmet will loosen up a little bit. It's really tight on my head, but I know they should be fairly tight for a good fit, but this feels overly tight. Especially like on my cheeks, like pushing my cheeks in, but I think because, like I say, I've been wearing the open face helmet for so long now, it just feels so different. It's quite heavy as well. It's not a really expensive helmet, but that'll do the job. Just a little blast. Just off this roundabout here is where I was meant to be meeting Steve. What's the time? It's about 10 to 9. I'm just going to check whether he's there, just in case, because he said he's going to go around about 9 o'clock, so I'll just have a look across, see whether he's there. Can't see him. Right then, we'll just enjoy the ride down to CopDock, or down to Ipswich. I don't know if any of the guys are going from the Harley Club Norfolk. I only find out now what's going on through Gav because I deleted my channel. I deleted the Facebook again. Yeah, I know, it's the second time I've deleted it. I just get fed up with all the rubbish on there and different people. They just make me annoyed, so it's probably best if you don't have it. That's the way I look at it. But there is the other thing, you do miss out on finding out things, but people normally tell me there's something going on what I might be interested in. Can't decide what gear to be in there. It's all 30 mile an hour through here, although people are going what, 20? That is quite often a speed trap through these villages, especially if they know there's a motorbike show on today. Could be expecting a few bikes to come this way. That's if people are going to brave whether it's going to rain or not. Like I say, I think we'll get half a day. If that was actually raining this morning, I obviously wouldn't have came out, I wouldn't have bothered. But because they said it's going to be fine all morning, I thought I'll take a chance on it. I don't mind so much getting wet on my way home, because you're on your way home, aren't you? You can dry out, but I don't want to go out when it's raining. I just don't enjoy it. If I get caught in it, it's one of them things, isn't it? Yep, Mrs. Debbie would have come to this one, only she's away this weekend. She's took her mum away for the weekend. Bless her. I don't really know what time this show starts. I'm guessing it'd start around about 10. I'm still only 5 to 9 now, so the chances are I'll probably get there before Steve. But I have been here before and I've been so busy that I've seen people a week after and they say, did you go? And I said, yeah, and I didn't see you. It's just been crazy, but I've got a feeling, what with this pandemic and everything and what have you, That might not be as busy as usual, but we will soon see, eh? I think the last time we came down to the CopDock show, there was a few of us. I think Gav was on his 125, Shawley Boy was on a 125, he had Goff on his 1200, 1250, 1200 Bandit, Craig was on his 650 Bandit, I went on this, I think I would have been on my Dyna Fat-Bob, if I remember right. That was a lovely weather, really enjoyed that day. I scout with the boys. Obviously since then Gav passed his test, he's now got the Sportster. Shawley Boy is well, he left off biking for a little while, but he was saying to me the other day he's been trying to get hold of the guys to do his test because his CBT has run out, and he said he wanted to get that done and go in for his bigger bike licence. The time was right, but yeah, again, because of this pandemic all the tests were put behind. Now he can't get in, not round this way anyway, but he's going to keep trying. Then hopefully he'll get himself a big bike. I ain't got a clue what he'll go for. I've had Craig's bike round mine. He moved house a while ago, and it's a good boy, isn't he? I've had his Bandit round mine, and I don't think he's ridden probably twice in the last couple of years. I think the last time he rid it was last year to the MOT and back. Anyway, when he moved house, he brought it round to mine about a couple of weeks before he moved. So he was waiting on a date and all the rest. He said, that's just one thing I ain't got to worry about. Said, yeah. When he got there, he said, gosh, run him off. Well, the next thing you think is, well, it would do it. He ain't been using it. Because the MOT had run out, he was going to come today. Last week he was away with his children on his holiday. I thought I'll do the good thing, I'll book it in and take it for an MOT. So I booked it in, and the day before that was due, I thought I'd better start it up and run it up. Do you know what, that was running like a bag of nails. Rattly, clunky, that won't rev. Oh, I can't take it like this. Anyway, know about stale petrol or whatever. I drained the petrol out of the tank. I cleaned the carbs out. I didn't want to mess about with the carburetors, so I just took the float bowls off the bottom and took the jets out I could get to and blew them through with the air line and some carb cleaner, put it back together, and that's running a little bit better, but still not really good. So I don't know what was wrong with it. Anyway, Craig came back from his holiday, and I told him, I said, I tried to get your bike MOT'd, I said, but it's running really bad. And he said, yeah, he said, when I brought it round to yours, I think I had to have the choke out all the way. So obviously a symbol of the carbs a bit blocked in the petrol. I said, well, get some new plugs for it. So he's bought some new spark plugs. I've chucked them in, and yesterday I fired it up and that sounded perfect. but obviously that was too late to get it in the MOT. I wanted to go for a ride on it, go for a nice little test ride. Quite like that little Bandit, but obviously with it not being MOT, I just can't afford the risk. So he's booked it in again for during the week coming up, so he'll get that done. Then I suggest he should ride it more often, or he did say he might even sell it and wait a little while and get another bike a bit later, as he's got some really young children, and you know how it is. You're at work, and when you're off you got things to do with the kiddies. That's a bit unfair to keep going out on your bike. That's one of the reasons why he ain't rode it, because they had a baby, and like I say, they already had a youngster. So if he's not going to ride it, fair play to him if he sells it. I don't know what he'd get for it. If I had the money, I'd buy it off him. But I haven't, so I won't. But I'll drop this video off here and I'll pick it up when we arrive. Well, I've got spots of rain on my visor. So it's obviously starting to rain already. And it's only now 9:30. So now the question is, do I want to go into a motorcycle show and walk about in the rain? And I think my answer is going to be no, I don't. So I'm trying to make a decision now before I pay. I don't even know how much it is. I think 2 years ago I came here, that was a tenner. So it might be more, it might be less. So do I go in, or do I turn round and just have the little ride out, which I've enjoyed? I need to make a decision before I get much further, I think. Okay, it's not raining hard, it's just a few spots at the minute. I don't know if there is any on the camera, but they're on my visor. Right, I've just wiped my visor clean again, and I'll see how much comes on there before I get to this next roundabout, whether I'm gonna turn round and enjoy the ride back. So maybe today weren't to be, what with people can't go, and oh, I don't know. I really don't know what to do now. I think it's the fact that I'm going to have to pay at least a tenner. That's going to pour rain any minute. Wiggins is out, as usual. Well, we've arrived. Okay, last time we arrived, like I say, I was with the boys, but today I'm all on my own. But I'm not on my own because there's loads of bikes here, look. Absolutely loads of bikes. Morning. This is a good turnout. As you can see, there's plenty of bikes still coming in. It's a case of remembering where you put your bike when you come to somewhere like this, look. Brilliant. Okay guys, I've arrived. Quite a few bikes here already, as you can see, and they're still piling in. If you look off into the distance there's absolutely hundreds of bikes. Just got to remember where I parked for when we come out. Right then, let's make my way towards the entrance. Hoping the weather hold out for a while, although I do feel like there's rain in the air. Don't even need to go in the show, do you? There's that many bikes here, look, to come and have a look at. Now it's just absolutely tons just turning up all the time. Absolute sea of bikes. Some of them are throttle happy. Looks like the old Enfield is packed up. Just cool standing there watching all the bikes come in. That's quite a few. The old Enfield's away, and there we go. There was absolutely loads. I'm guessing with the lockdown being, everybody is just want to get out on the bikes. That's why it's so crazy. Absolutely crazy. If you look over in the background, where it's absolutely rammed with bikes, I think they're going to run out of space. Never seen so many bikes. And over on the right hand side of the road here, we can see all the people queuing up. They're just queuing up to get in. If you look over in the background, where it's absolutely rammed with bikes, I think they're going to run out of space. Never seen so many bikes. And over on the right hand side of the road here, we can see all the people queuing up. They're just queuing up to get in. This is kind of like a bike show of its own, with people coming in the gate. Well, we're inside the show now. Look too bad inside, do it? Not too crowded. But it will be when everyone get in. Cornish pasties. Curry. There's all sorts here. First thing I need to do is find where the toilet is. That's better. Just found the toilet. Which way should I go? Let's go up this way and see what there is. Right, go in this building here, the club stands. See what we can see. That's old Norton's. Let's have a look across this side. The old Honda Goldwings. Ducati. Triumphs. These are interesting, aren't they? Little 2 cylinders, that. Fuzzy. Had one of them Enduros. Used to ride mine off road. Big old cylinder head on that MZ. That's nice. I do like that. Small Harleys. Sidecar club, isn't it? Some more scooters over here. Scooter boys, scooter boys. So these are all like club stands in this shed. You like the scooters? Got some Bantams here next door. Bring back some memories of my old Bantam. Two fives, 175s. No off-road Bantams. The trials riding. Collection of old bikes. Or rally race. Moby Cane. Virago. Francis Bennett. Well, that was a nice shed to visit. Let's go see what else we can find. Not sure about these things, are you? Are they a car? Are they a motorcycle? Not my cup of tea. I definitely won't be buying one. Try them. Trikes. A few more trikes there. Some of them are really big. Depending what you want, I suppose. But if you can no longer ride a motorcycle, then I guess a trike is the way forward. Right, let's go back down this way and see what we can find. Well, the sun's got out now and it's got quite warm again, so I'm glad we carried on and came in. There's plenty to see and do here. There's going to be some stuff going on in the arenas in a bit. We'll see if we can catch some of that. Over there in the background it looks like they're doing some motorcycle football or something. We'll go have a look in a bit. Over the back there we've got the Imps motorcycle display team, load of youngsters, a wall of death over the back. Quite a big area, and through there behind that building there's some trials riding going on. Let's take a walk over there and have a look at that. I just saw a sign here, food. I think that's going to be the next stop. Go see if I can find something I fancy. Well, there's plenty here. Burgers and bacon burgers. Massive hot dogs. Noodles. Fish and chips and hog roast. I always fancy a hog roast. I think I'm going to have one of these. Bit of grass track on in a bit. I think the guys are just warming up. They're taking turns coming out. It's a bit dry on the ground. You can see the dust coming. Here he comes again. Absolutely loads of stalls, motorcycle clothing and stuff. Some auto jumble around here somewhere. We'll have a walk round and see if I can find that. Want some interesting stuff. Come from over the back there with all the stalls and stuff. Over here is like more stalls. Might be able to pick yourself up a project here. Look. I'm going to go this way first, see what we got this way. They go for blinking miles, look. Don't know whether I'm going to go right over there, but I'm going to have a look around these stalls here. Old RD. Bits and pieces here for sale. Everywhere you look here, you can find a cheap bike. As you can see, there is loads of bits of bike, helmets and gloves and stuff you can buy. Everywhere you look, there's something. Jackets, full leathers, you name it, you can find it here. Right, we'll have a walk down here now and have a look at some of the bike stands from bike companies. First one is the Indians. Let's go have a look at them. A Crazy Horse stand, Indian scope bobber. Little BMWs. Seems massive, doesn't it, for an 1800 when you consider the Fat-Bob's in 1860. KTM's. This guy's coming in for a landing. Suzuki's. Here they come. And if you look back in the sky up there, there's another one. Oh, and another one. There's three of them all together. We're all coming down to land. Lovely day for it. Zero motorcycles, 100% electric. Let's have a look. Here he comes. So I had a couple of people sitting on these electric bikes, and the first thing they say is, I like the noise. It's got to be the way forward, innit? We're all got to have one day. Well, we haven't, but that's what they want. Must admit, I'd like to have a go on one. Maybe it's something we should do. Get a test ride on something electric. Kawasaki. Another one of them guys, he's got a flare going, this one. What's this all about? Look like two front forks welded together. I just don't like it. Let's go and have a look at something I know I'm interested in. The Harley stand. Fat boy, quite like that. That's what I'm talking about, the Fat-Bob. Okay guys, all these bike stands I've just looked at, I can still say it's definitely the Harleys what I'm more interested in, and I'm definitely glad I own a Fat-Bob. They're a brilliant bike, but each to their own, eh? Right, let's see what's going on over here. Well, we're going to the custom tent now. Let's have a look at this car on the way in. Look at that.
The festival that we went to with my parents.
That's cool. The Mayans. Them heads.
I just need to think about
Oh, crunch box.
every ounce of money that we had.
Look at this, something different. Like it's been made, God knows what out of bits. Cool.
That's a popular to see you now.
Some neat paint.
Once he knew, you know, yeah. He said, don't bother ringing me, he said, just go to Martin's Road.
Let's have a look at some of these trikes.
For the owner of a motorbike, a BMW model R1150RT. The registration number is FG03FGC. For the owner of that bike, please go to the site office on gate number 2, please. That's a BMW.
These guys here are getting ready to have a game of motorcycle football. You see the big ball down the bottom there, look, the guy just kicked it. See, there was absolutely loads of people about. That's the wall of death in there. Like I say, I've been in there a couple of times. I'm not going in today, but you can hear them going round. It's already a queue for the next show. That'll be one of the original Fiat 500s. Three wheelers. Look at the steering wheel in this. Cool, huh? Looks like you can get 3 people in there. I think it's great that people keep these on the road. Old bomb bug. I see one of these the other day going down the road in Lowestoft. Quite cool, aren't they? Let's have a look inside. Something a bit different, aren't they? I've had a really great time. I'm now heading towards the gate. I've been looking around to see if I know anyone. There must be some people here who I do know, but there's that many people, you just don't see them. So I'm gonna head now to this gate, have a quick look and see how many bikes is still here. Quick look round them before the journey home. Oh yeah, no, coming out of the gate, just look at the sea of bikes here. There is thousands of bikes. Everywhere you look. Some trikes. Well, look, as far as you can see, it's motorbikes, motorbikes, motorbikes. And I've got to find my Fat-Bob amongst all these. Where could it be? Right then, let's see if I can find Ace. At the same time, we get to look at some more bikes. Like I say, if you wanted to just look at motorbikes, you don't even need to go to the bike show. You can just come down here and look at bikes. There was quite a lot. Am I getting there yet? Can't really remember. I just looked on the app for the weather, and it says rain at 2. It's about 20 to 2 now, so might be why a lot of people seem to be making a move. That's just, you can feel it in the air. I'm sure it's going to rain soon. I can see the Fat-Bob. For once, I found my bike easy amongst all this lot. I took note. Sometimes I go to places and I don't take note where I park. Then I can't find the car or the bike. But I did make sure I took note today because I knew there'd be a lot of bikes. So here we are, back at the Fat-Bob. Right, let's get ready to go before it gets so busy. Right then guys, like I say, I've had a great day. I've got my phone in my pocket, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's start making our way home. Nice and easy to find this place, isn't it? Well, I really enjoyed that. I look forward to the next one. That's a pity the boys didn't come, but like I told you on the way here, Craig's bike didn't have the MOT in time. Gav's got stitches in his head. Steve said he'd meet us here and I never found him. I tried to ring him, stag out.